Hello, I'm Lark Gelly, and I am here to share with you what the LSU Stadium has to do with my mission, which seems a little bit odd from the sense that I have never lived in Louisiana, and yet it has impacted me greatly. 3 years ago, my son had passed away from suicide. I was struggling, trying to help other people, and yet still trying to find meaning in my life and being able to move forward and find that why, which is so instrumental when you want to do great things, but sometimes it gets really hard. And that's where you have to pull out the why. Why do you still show up, even though it's hard? And so I was attending a business retreat, and we started to do a meditation. During this meditation, the guide asked us lots of questions about our mission, how we saw ourselves towards the end of our life, what it looked like, what were we doing, what was most important to us. And during this meditation, I saw myself on a platform in the LSU Stadium, which, like I said, is very funny and interesting considering I've never lived in Louisiana. And yet my husband is from New Orleans and he attended LSU. And so he is all things LSU. He lets me know all of these fun facts more than anyone should ever be required to know about LSU Stadium. Like the seating capacity in the stadium is 104,000 people. That's a lot of people. And yet during this meditation, the LSU Stadium came to mind. I'm standing on a platform, and as I'm standing there, it is completely filled, 104,000 people. And these people are walking across the stage and they are thanking me, looking me in the eye and say, thank you for having the courage to stand up and share your message and to talk about your son's suicide. And because of your message, I chose to stay on this planet. And that had a deep impact on me because I just saw the chance that I could have in making a difference in the world and making a big impact if I had the courage to stand up and share my message, which, it's not always easy to do. And so I just needed to have that courage to stand up and do it. Fast forward 3 years, and I will share with you what has come to pass. Now I'm involved with Live Live, which is an event that's coming to Utah on September 10th, which is World Suicide Prevention Day. Not only will I have the opportunity to speak in the Maverick Center with 10,000 people live in person, it will also be streaming to 1 million people. And then we'll have recordings that we can send out later. 1 million people. Do you think that I have the opportunity to impact those 104,000 lives? Can change their lives with my message that you matter and you need to stay on this planet. And I just think this is so amazing that something as big and as impactful as what's coming, that I'm just this little piece of it, and that I have the opportunity to be involved and make a difference in the world. And I just think that, if you believe that things can happen, and if you have that vision and you move forward, even on the days when it's a little bit hard, you can have a huge impact in ways you never thought possible. So I would encourage you, look at liveliveevent.org to get your tickets and join us both in person and online.